Hello guys, welcome back to Java Python Interview Hub, your only place to crack interviews. So, in today's topic, we will mastering 5 tricky Spring Boot interview questions. Right? So join me as I take on the challenge of mastering these 5 tricky Spring Boot interview questions and see if I can land my dream job. So, the importance of acing Spring Boot interviews. As a fresher, acing a Spring Boot interview can be a game changer. It opens doors to exciting opportunities and sets you up for success in the world of Java development. In this video, we will tackle the top 5 Spring Boot interview questions that can make or break your chances of landing your dream job. So, common challenges for the freshers, that lack of hands-on experience, but obvious. That's why you will be known as a fresher. Freshers often struggle with Spring Boot interviews because they lack hands-on experience with the framework. They might be familiar with the theory, but when it comes to the practical applications, they are left stumbling. One of the biggest challenges is understanding how to apply key concepts to real-world scenarios. Communication challenges. Many freshers also struggle to articulate their thoughts clearly, especially when it comes to explaining complex technical concepts. They might know the answers, but can't express them in a clear and concise manner. Theory versus practice. Another common pitfall is overemphasizing theory over practice. Spring Boot is a hands-on framework, and interviewers want to see that you can actually write the code or practical. So, effective Spring Boot skill requires both theory and practical. So, don't forget behavioral questions. Lastly, freshers often underestimate the importance of behavioral questions. They focus so much on technical skills, but they forget to prepare for the questions that assess their teamwork, communication, and problem solving abilities. So, let's take first question, Spring versus Spring Boot. The main question would be what? Let's dive into the top 5 Spring Boot interview questions that can make you stand out. First, what is the difference between Spring and Spring Boot? This question gets to the heart of your understanding of the framework. This fundamental question tests your understanding of how Spring Boot builds upon and simplifies the Spring framework. Question number 2, configuration. So, how do you configure a Spring Boot application? This question shows that you can apply theoretical knowledge to practical scenarios. Question number 3, @Spring Boot application annotation. So, @Spring Boot application, @enable auto configuration, @component scan, @configuration. These all are the most important annotation used. Third, this question tests your understanding of key concept and your ability to explain them clearly. Fourth one, exception handling. How do you handle exceptions in a Spring Boot application? This question assesses your problem solving skills and ability to write robust code. Fifth one, auto configuration. Can you explain the concept of auto configuration in Spring Boot? This question sets the bar high for candidates, and answering it effectively can truly make you stand out. So, mastering this question is the key. In conclusion, mastering these 5 Spring Boot interview questions can be the key to acing your next interview. Remember, it's not just about memorizing answers. It's about understanding the underlying concepts and being able to apply them confidently. So I hope these 5 questions will help you for next Spring Boot interview. Thank you very much guys for joining me. Share your experience. If you have had any experience with Spring Boot interviews, share them with me in the comments below. Do not forget to check out my other videos for more tips and advice on cracking technical interview. Thank you guys.